Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another very exciting video. I feel like lately all of my videos I feel very excited about, but that's the good thing. That's the point of making videos and feeling excited about them. So today, as you can see by the title, we're gonna be doing my full face of makeup with products that add up to $500. I know this isn't crazy amount of money, but I just want to let you know first that there are some products that I have received, like either they're gifts from family members, or these are products that I have purchased myself, or they're also products that I have received on my BoxyCharm box. So I have not purchased $550 worth of makeup. I'm sure I have, but not this time. So before we get started, the thing for today for the comments is to comment your most expensive item of makeup that you own, whether it's an eyeshadow palette, whether it's a foundation, or whatever it is. Comment it down below because I'm very curious. Before this intro gets any longer, let's just go ahead and get started. So for my eyebrows, I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and to clean them up, I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 1.0. So the brow definer, it's $23 at Sephora, and the concealer is worth $20. So I'm gonna be doing my brows and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back with my eyebrows done, so let's just move on to the eyeshadows. As my eyeshadow primer, I'll be using my MAC Painterly Paintpot, and this is worth $22. Alrighty, for eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna be using my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Beauty Killer palette, and it's this beautiful palette right here. I'm gonna be using China White to set my concealer, my paint pot. I forgot what it's called. Oh, and the Beauty Killer palette is worth $45. Now I'm gonna be using this color right here, Courtney, and I'll be using that as my transition color. Now I'm gonna be using Star Power, which is this beautiful bright pink right here. And I'm gonna slightly put it on my crease. I started doing it a little bit on this eye already. Just very slow and the smallest amount at a time. And I'm gonna be using the Morphe E22. It's a little bit fluffy taper brush, so that way I have a little bit more control as the on the placement where I want to put this eyeshadow. So I barely even have any product on my brush, and I'm just barely even touching my skin, like really light. I want to have like a subtle hint of pink in here, nothing too crazy. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna go back with my initial brush and make sure to blend in between. Now I'm gonna go back with that color Courtney, lightly buff it on the outer edges of this color. Okay, now I'm gonna go with this color right here, Confessions, and I'm gonna be using this on the middle of my lid. Now with this very small brush, I'm gonna go lightly dip into this color right here, which is Vanity, and do the outer edges of my eyeshadow. If you guys have this palette, if you're gonna use it, just use it, do your eyeshadow first and then your face makeup, because look at all the fallout that I have right now. So we'll clean that up in just a second. With just a smaller brush, this is the Morphe E18. I'm gonna go back into Star Power and just start buffing the edges of this color. I'm gonna go back with a little bit of Vanity, which is the really dark, almost black color. And I'm just gonna be placing this color just on my outer corner right here to make some definition. Now I'm gonna go back with the color Confessions and just put a little bit of Fix Plus because I feel like I lost all the color. And we're gonna put this back in the crease. Alrighty, after like 3 hours of working on my eyes, this is the final look on the eyes. So now I'm gonna apply some mascara. I'm gonna be using the Blinc Mascara, and it's worth $26 at the Sephora website. Let's move on to the face. And for primer, I'm gonna be using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I know this is a little sample, but the full size is actually worth $36. And then I'm gonna be using my Pores No More, which retails for $31. If I keep looking down this way, it's because I have all my notes in here with all the pricing. For foundation, I'm gonna be using a brand new foundation that I have never used before. So I'm gonna be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation and the color Light Medium Neutral. And this foundation retails for $39. So I'm gonna be using this today. Alrighty, so far the foundation looks okay. I feel it a little bit dry, so I have to see how it works out throughout the day. For concealer, I will be using Tarte Shape Tape, and this retails for $27. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. I'm not gonna use a lot. So to seal my concealer in place, I'm gonna be using my Laura Mercier powder, and this retails for $23. Alright, so to set my entire face, I'm gonna be using these powders from Bareminerals, the translucent powders. So I'll be using this one, which is the matte color. I'm just gonna lightly set my face with this because I feel like with these powders you can definitely get a lot of flashback. So I'm just gonna lightly set my face, nothing too crazy with this powder. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Glow to highlight just a little bit and see how it works out. So this has like a very subtle glow to the skin. It's nothing too crazy. The price for this little duo is $32. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, which is this one right here, and the full size of this bronzer is $30. For blush, I feel like I ended up using a lot of Tarte products. So for blush, I'm gonna be using this one in the color Paaarty, and this one in the full size retails for $29. For highlighter, I'm gonna be using my Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop highlighter, and this is retails for $38. Before we finish up the rest of the face, I'll be finish up my lower lash line really quick. It's not gonna be anything crazy. So I'm gonna be grabbing the color Courtney again. Just a little bit of that and run it under my lower lash line. With the same brush, I'm gonna be grabbing Star Power, run it just on the outer corners. And then with the same brush, I'm just using the same brush for everything. I'm gonna grab the color Vanity. I'm just gonna lightly put it just to connect at the top. Alright, so since most of my eyeliners are from ColourPop, so they're like $5. The only one that I had that was a little bit more expensive was this one from Tarte, and this is the Tarte SkinnySmulder Eyes and the color Emerald, so it's like a green color, and this retails for $19. So here we have it. It actually looks really nice. I like the way it looks with the rest of the makeup. And just for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna use a little bit of Champagne Pop, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this brow gel from the BrowGal, and these retails for $20. Lastly, I'm just gonna be using my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the color Super Cindy, and this has a retail value of $34. I'm gonna be using some of my Fix Plus to set my entire face, and this has a retail value of $20. I'm sorry, $25. Alright guys, so this is the final look, and this is what, $500 worth of makeup look on my face. And I actually liked it, how everything came out. My eyes look very nice. I feel like I need to play more with pinks, even though I love pink, but pink eyeshadow scared me just a little bit. Alright guys, so after the last clip, I lost everything else that I recorded. So I was just letting you guys know that please don't forget to leave me a comment below with your item, your most expensive item in your makeup collection. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.